When we are little, our interpretation of the world around us and our perception of everything that's happening is different from what adults do. So, for example, Peter is a 2-year-old toddler who was playing with his little toy, and his mom was just sitting right next to him, keeping an eye on him, smiling to him every now and then, and giving him words of affirmation, right? Then the mother leaves the room for just a few seconds to check something in another room. She's keeping an eye on Peter, but Peter turns around and his mom is not there. Peter starts thinking, very soon I'll feel hungry, but mom is not here to feed me. I'm probably also going to feel thirsty, but no one is here to give me water. My diaper will need to be changed very soon, but no one is here to change it for me. So that means probably very soon I'll be dead. I'm gonna die. Peter starts screaming his heart out and crying and calling his mom. Because in his mind, he built what we call the scenario, that he's going to die because no one is around. We might get it that this is how a toddler would think, right? But an adult, no, probably an adult wouldn't think this way, right? Wrong. Because these scenarios are what we build when we are little, in the very first few years of our lives, right? They stay in our subconscious mind, buried. They do not show up as they are because they wouldn't make sense to us as adults, but they run the show for us. Think of how many times you held yourself back from going towards something you want, or from stepping away from something that doesn't serve you anymore, or for changing something in your life. Think of what kept you from taking the step. It's probably one of those catastrophic scenarios that your awareness built as a kid, and they stayed in your subconscious mind. A good way to uncover the unrealistic, catastrophic scenarios that we build in childhood is asking ourselves the question, what's the worst case scenario? So I want to do that, or I want to step away from that, or I want to change that, and I'm just stuck. I can't do it. So pause and ask yourself, what's the worst case scenario? And when you start getting the answer, keep following with other questions. And what if it happens? And then what if that also happens? And then keep on layering until you reach the very root of the catastrophic scenario that you built in your childhood. And this is the very first step to change and get unstuck. So today's question to you is, what's the worst case scenario? And stay curious.